this ex-friend who talked so bad about her husband, even down to finances and things that he do with his money and so many other things, to the point that I lost respect for him and for her. And I say this to say you have to be mindful of the things that you share with people about your spouse. I understand that people have other people that they confide in, they feel like it's a safe place, that person not going to say anything, but you still have to be careful with that, because whether that person or people are telling you, they are still forming an opinion about your spouse. Okay, they may not tell you, but they are. So every time that person get around your spouse, they're now looking at them on the perspective of the things that you told them. And I know this to be true because that's exactly what I did. When my ex-friend told me all these things about her husband, I started looking at him based off all the things that she told me. From what I knew from him from the beginning, that went out the window. Only thing that I see now is the way that he treated her. And all the things that she has told me were true. It was been confirmed, but it still doesn't justify being okay with bashing your partner. You get what I'm saying? And I just want people to be careful and to be mindful when you're expressing how you feel.
I mean, I found this interesting video. This young lady kind of talking about her friend, uh, dogging her husband out to her, and how it shaped how she seen her girlfriend's husband, and how all the stuff that he did before, all the good things that he did before, or how she seen him before, she don't see him no more. And I think women don't understand that, man. When they go out here telling people about the guy that they with, and what he don't do, and and women are perfectionists as far as about what they want you to do and what they want from a significant other, but they don't want to do shit. They don't want to do shit. Their mistakes are minimalized, and they want grace and meek, and you to be meek towards their mistakes. But your mistakes is def content. No matter if you wagering all the money, you taking all the penitentiary risks, or you taking risks with your life, they maximize your mistakes, even though you're the lion's share of the providing and the protection and all that type of stuff. So, um, you can't badmouth. And then a lot of women, they go to work to other dudes, badmouthing their husband or boyfriend, and that opens up the door. That opens up a door for cheating. See, women created emotional cheating. Men don't create emotional. We don't fuck off an emotional cheating. That's not how we wired. You got some titties, you got some ass, I'm horny. Women form connections with guys they don't even find attractive, but they start talking to them and getting to know them. And before you know it, she fucking them. I don't know why I fucked him. I wasn't attracted. That's how they operate. They try to put how they operate on us. They can't have empathy enough to say, let me step out my body and look at it from perspective. If it's her perspective or none for most women. But women need to shut up, because guys don't be out here dogging a woman like that, bro. You would never hear most married men dog their woman unless it got to that point. They getting a divorce. He thinking about leaving. And even when he go to the bros, he like, hey, man, this shit get hard. We try to give him solutions to that. Or if he came to the conclusion that he got to leave, I'm leaving you. Okay, bro. Okay, cool. Did you weigh this option? Okay, cool. We support your option. We're going to help you with this transition. Simple as that. You don't hear dudes coming bad mouth, and if dudes have an issue with that girl, like, yeah, man, she keep doing this and she keeps spending money and this, that, and the third, and I told her to stop. We might come up with some ideas like, hey, man, did you try this with her? Did you just take our credit cards and put your foot down and do? Dog, we come with solutions. I done had dudes I was cool with, and I ain't like they bitch, and I could have been like, oh man, lead out. Like, no, like solutions. You obviously like her. You obviously love her. Let's help this brother get to a solution. A dude you can never tell somebody, I told somebody as an adult, I can't remember as a teenager, to leave a woman. You can't, no, I'm not here to say, oh man, you need to leave that bitch. No, if I say that means she did some shit, called the police, stabbed you, shot you, some stuff of that nature. But women have a bad habit of talking shit about the guy, or especially their husbands. They have a bad habit of talking shit about their husbands. The one guy that saved them from the fucking streets, that saved them from the game, that saved them from that were their salvation and all that. They got a bad thing to talk about that. And then they think going to fuck another dude or trying to go to another dude and telling them their situation, they gonna have sympathy for you. No. He's going to 2-pump special you and put you to the curve. If the man sat here and he mustered up the courage he mustered up the money to marry you and give you a wedding, and y'all and he gave you his last name and got you a wedding ring, and you bad mouthing him and you cheating him, or you cheating on him, or you talking shit about this man, ain't no man in a rightful mind, ain't a man who got options to catch up the mustard gonna deal with you seriously. They might laser tag that ass, they might Donkey Kong that coochie, but ain't no dude gonna sit here and be like, I'm about to marry you. If they do, you gotta be one hellified cold bitch. And most times than not, at 35 years old, 40 years old, you ain't no hellified bitch. No cold bitch like that. You ain't. You know, that's the wild thing. That's the wild thing about it, bro. They don't understand that the power of words. The power of your words is crazy, bro. A lot of these women, they talk shit about their husband and boyfriends, and the dude is still fuck the shit out of you. But he already uncategorized you and took you out of the category of fucking with you. He already took you out that category, bro. So yeah, you gotta watch how you talk about, in general, how you talk about your significant other. You gotta watch that, bro. You open up the door for people to come into your relationship. You open up the door for people to see your wife or your husband or your girlfriend or boyfriend in a different light. You open up that door for demons to come into relationships. And then the 9 times out of 10 people that talk shit about, oh, how he spend his money, how he do this, he ain't doing this, doing it. They ain't even doing their part in the relationship. A lot of times a guy done told the chick, or the chick done told the guy, hey, you do this and you don't do nothing. You lazy. You stop working on yourself. You stop progressing. You stop, leveling up, and you expect this, your significant other to be at this standard, but you operating on this standard. Like, nah. Usually a lot of the women get complacent in a relationship. It's simple as that. And it's the way he spend his money and this, that, and the third. He probably spend his money that way when you got with him. You feel me? And then on the other slide tip, you probably bad with money. It's funny how people will complain about the person that they with, but they have hellified hoes, man. I know these women, bruh. They want you to do all this. They want you to do all this compromise. Most guys stop doing what they supposed to do in a relationship. Most guys check out and go cheat. Most guys go to the streets. Most guys want to sit in their car. Most guys want to, stay at the bar, stay at the strip club because you make it insufferable. Most women are insufferable. They are. Most of these women are insufferable, bro. They want you to give all this effort and they don't want to give you none. You reaching over the cliff with your full body and she just want to give you a pinky to pull her up, bro. Like, nah, nigga, put an effort in. Most of these women don't put no work in. All this shit that they talk about they do, sit them down and list all the shit they do. House nasty, dishes dirty. They out of shape. They insufferable. They got issues. Do your fucking part. Y'all be wanting men to cover up all your deficiencies. Like, nah, do your part. They make a hostile environment for a guy. You know what I'm saying? And, as it probably guys like that, most guys end up checking out because of the women. And that's a fact. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it ain't. Hit the link in the description. Find me on X, or find me on Patreon. That's on the link in the description. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hype the video. Peace.